So, as I said in my last video, we don't have any refrigerator or freezer today because it was this old person that I joined together, and none of them is working. So yeah, all food is destroyed, and I called the landlord 3 times today, and we still haven't fixed it, and it's the middle of the night, so we won't fix it today. And I'm a little bit pissed about it. I think I have all the reason to be, because I pay rent, and well, anyway, I can call them again tomorrow, and tomorrow is Saturday, as you know, so it's going to be this like emergency number. But I think this is the case for urgent things. This can't wait until Monday. We need to have somewhere to store food. So yeah, I'm gonna call and see what they say tomorrow. It's just me and Ro home right now. Like I said in the video too. But me and one of my kids has played over Skype and Facebook with pictures and stuff, and making makeup and telling each other what to do and so on. It's quite a fun way to socialite. Today my English doesn't work at all. It's nice way to spend time with your children. And I kind of like having this worked out, even though I think, or I need to work more on it. I get like 4 different kind of eyeliners, and it's fun to play around with those kind of things. But I want to make sure I don't look like a clown when I walk out, and I would if I did with this now. But also something in other people, I don't really care, you know, how I look. I am, if very happy about it, fine with me. I personally think it would be a good idea if you're insecure about looks and so on, to train before you're a mirror, bathroom mirror, and train it out a few times, or quite a few times, before you present it to others, if you're afraid of getting criticism, because it's something people have a very strong tendency to remark on, how your makeup looks, and I think it's a bit rude to do, but a lot of people does. And I do like colorful things. I think like worked through things, but I do not like those airbrushed looks at all. It's just one person I know that actually looks really good in it, and I follow him on Instagram, and he also made me like pink, which has never been my color before, but it made my like pink. But I think in that case it also has a lot about his personality, which shines through a lot on his Instagram and videos and so on. It seems to be a really nice person, and that is one weak spot. I like nice people, and I fall for nice people, and I think nice people are attractive, and it's good in a way, because if you're talking to me and are nice and so on, and you know, want me to look at a picture of you and feel nervous about how I would feel about you, so and so on, you can always feel sure. It's, as long as being nice to me, I'm gonna think, oh, you look good, you look great, like, you know, because it's kind of odd. But people, when I get to know it, sometimes you see somebody and you can some features in the person, you can I don't know, I wouldn't say annoy you, but it's something like you see it once and think about, and first thing you see, and maybe it could be a bit negative sometimes. But when I get to know a person, and or it could be just from media and so on also, but when I get to know a person more, know more about them, and get a feeling for who they are, and if they're a nice person, this disappears. We just simply transform into something much more attractive to me. And I don't know how it works at all, but it's a very strong thing in me, and I have experienced so many times, and I really don't know. And the way around, where other people think are, oh, she's gorgeous and she looks so good, and so like I can't see it. I mean, it's like if I should be mean to somebody, it's like Donald Trump's wife. I hear a lot of people claiming that she looks really, really good, and I just think, she's more married to Donald Trump. Trump, not Trump. Well, quite suitable too. I mean, like, it's something wrong. I mean, she's a woman, and she's Latino, and she's married to Donald Trump. Like, I mean, could it be his money is attracted? Maybe. I mean, well, good for her or something, but honestly, like a person who, of own free will, spend free time and even bed with Donald Trump. To me, but I can't see the beautiful nuts. Maybe she has really nice sides and are a wonderful person in other ways, but this is like, to me, like, but other people also, a lot of, or not a lot, but a few celebrities I also like, no thank you, bye bye. But it always has to do with things they done and said or expressed, and which is, in a way, it's a good way, because it means that if you can always change it, because to some people, if you're not attractive to them and they're just looking at your looks and that are the only thing they are attracted to, you can't change it really. But if it's but if you are into a person's personality, there is always a place for improvements. You can always choose to be a nice person, and when you're attractive to me, I'm attracted to you. So yeah, it's an odd thing, I think, an odd subject to talk about also. But I just thought about this, talking about makeup and so on. So yeah, but it was fun, a fun day in some ways and a boring day in some ways. But I spent a lot of time with Joe, and we had a lot of nice moments together. And it's I mean, we spend a lot of time together, but it's nice when it's just she and me sometimes, because most of the times there are other people around or have other things to do and so on. And right I can just focus on her all evening. And we was playing with her frog, and I find all those clothes for my older kids' dolls, which I had to send it, so we were small kids. And we dressed up all rose stuffed animals, and then she gathered them and picked out the clothes and let me put them on, and we played with them and had a great time. And it's fun to see how she's developed and how you can play more and more of those, role plays, and really play. It's not just she has a toy and bang